to do to pull in more viewers is put like a couple of Roman numerals in front of this, an X and an I in front of the V. You get so many more people watching it.
Sure. Sure, that will
I
work.
have no idea what's going on in Final Fantasy XIV right now. People are talking about it.
New expansion, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I haven't properly played an MMO in years. You can say what the last one I played was. Probably Wakfu, which is full of cute furries.
I've seen some stuff of that.
I imagine you have, yes.
Do 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 do. Just becoming the best wizard ever.
Yeah.
I thought it would actually stop me from getting the stat above 200 in Shin Megami Tensei 4. No, you can keep going.
Yeah, I also have not a lot to say about Shin Megami Tensei. I mean, right before the stream, we were talking about, well, you were talking about SpongeBob, a show that I've seen at most 2 episodes of. Like, I have listened to more readings of SpongeBob creepypastas, like, rather than actual episodes of it. Yeah, Squidward suicide. It certainly exists.
Yep, it exists. In the fire. Oh yeah, one of the SMT mobile games had Sonic as a demon.
Everyone knows Sonic's a demon.
Yes.
Dr. Robotnik meets Satan because. Oh. No, wait, Satan thing was from the Puyo crossover, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was a character who's mostly translated as Dark Prince in English, but they just decided to call him Satan, so you get Dr. Robotnik going, "Thanks, Satan." Yeah, so Kitty Cat Herders probably going to be late tonight.
Just a bit.
So I mentioned in BB Gun Show chat earlier that I hadn't actually checked my mail in a couple of days, and when I saw like one of a handwritten address on it, I went, "Oh no, this must be like from my family again." Nope, turns out it's Jehovah's Witnesses sending me tracts saying, "Will the suffering ever end?"
Yeah, they do that.
They do that, yeah. I have absolutely zero trust for them. Are you going to free those wizards from their cage?
Oh, why not? Oh. I still have my alignment score up. SMT4. Actually, hold on a sec. Alright, back.
Watch out, an evil wizard.
Ah, crap, she's gone.
She's been obliterated from existence.
Well, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. Eat Ga level spells. Ah, you fucker.
It's not called Eatgar, it's called Forgar.
Feels his true form.
Form of a dragon.
That's pretty good true form. Oh man. My brain's been messed up from playing SMT4 so much. God damn it. That part of the time I spent playing it, a huge chunk has been fusion.
Oh, fusion.
Demonic fusion. And like, I'm high enough level to get like the end fusions for a bunch of demons. Or demon types anyway. What? Why are you absorbing it now? Come on, Odin. Zenzuken him. Thank you. Man, I hope Krilly got experience out of that. The APB. You missed!
It's a lot less impressive once you know what your true form is, and it's just a dragon.
Kinda makes them more likable.
You're just beating up scalies now.
Ah, damn it. I keep doing that. I've been demon pilled.
What would that even mean?
It's actually there's actually pills for demons in 4.
Is that pills that make you a demon or pills you feed to demons. Also, there was one of these old men every step. Oh wait, these are the men that you are freeing from the cage. I guess you're just murdering all of them.
Could you repeat the question?
Sorry, I kind of trailed off there. Are these pills that you feed to demons, or that you feed to someone to make them a demon?
Yes.
Got it.
They really are both.
But yeah, I guess these wizards that were in the cage are just turning into dragons and you're killing them all.
Flight of dragons.
Sail past reality in the sky. In my mind.
Gained equipped katanas.
Tricked Pyro into watching it.
What is he like though?
Okay, what we do is we animate from scratch a new, like, 80s Eastern European cartoon opening for it. Just like have all the Soviet imagery, and then bam, Flight of Dragons. Oh, Beholder.
That beholder is a bully. Catastrophe.
Those beholders are.
Hold on.
And is this one of the ones that inflicts all status effects?
It might be. I can attack 4 times per turn, bitch.
%400% the attack their attack.
Hold on, I know the key to this. Oh, I don't.
You want to dodge that one.
Yeah, I did. There is a trick to this boss. Damn it. Okay, what's up with these old guys? You missed. Actually, okay. In case anyone's in chat, please talk.
Spirits, you are playing. Show us a sign that you are here.
1 beep for yes, 2 beeps for no.
Look, just move the planchette. It's not that hard. Kind of wild that Ouija boards, like, have this reputation of being, oh, here's this ancient, evil, mystical thing, and it turns out actually just some marketing person for a board games company came up with it decades ago and deliberately played up that
A Luigi.
completely fabricated reputation for it. It immediately made it what it is.
A Luigi board.
Yeah. He just completely invented the idea,
A Weggy board.
and yet everyone just went, oh, actually, no, this is evil and occult, and no, it's just a toy.
Why did I pick that for her? I guess that's good enough. Oh, right. Time magic is no longer available to us right now. Because Lena is gone.
Ironically erased from time.
Odin, you bitch. Oh, thanks. Well, Jura Avis. I thought that was Bart's. Well,
Yeah, I just love the float animations. It makes anything the characters are doing so much funnier.
red slippers.
Yeah.
I wish exdeath was gone. I wish exdeath was gone. I wish exdeath was gone.
Let's drop a house on him.
He's made of houses. Houses are made of him. Well, bye, Ferris. You can't cast a spell twice.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Interesting, that movie.
No, I haven't. I've just seen people talk about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like old movies that I haven't actually seen, but which people talk about and just assume I have. But I suppose my own reference pool is a bit weird.
Yeah. Mine is virtually non-existent. wonder if this will work. And immediately.
Welcome to Final Fantasy V, or as we call it, Eternal Wizard Hell.
It's okay, hell is a nice place. Breathing wing. Breath of wind. Okay, who here has played Breath of Fire?
Honestly, I remember playing a bit of one on an emulator years ago and could not tell you much about Breath of Fire. Beyond, I think it was a cat girl and someone with wings. And that's about it.
The wings part is in, well, 4 of the games, but the cat girl is in 2. Nope, I don't feel like fighting you right now. Thankfully, this is the last wizard. And then I can be the only wizard. Okay. Oh, wait, actually. Someone, you. You get to equip a Reflector Ring.
Ring that gives you reflect.
So it has a counter to float, except the counter can be reflected.
So that's 100 Gs, yeah?
Yep.
Which means you can tank Earthshaker.
Oh, it won't even cast it.
Oh, he's just gonna spam 100 Gs forever then.
Yep.
Well, that's simple.
Uh, yep, there it goes.
Some Generation 1 Pokemon cry sound.
Yeah. I made a huge mistake.
You're just berserking your party.
I mean, we basically won. Without really putting any effort into it. Boss has been defeated. Actually, does Aqua Breath work on this guy? Oh hey, someone's in chat. This game has more flash than I remember, or I'm mixing up with another game.
Hey, Air Viewer.
Gameplay Blitz. Oh, he's mastered the job. Should he be ninja or samurai or... Huh. I haven't gotten him in Dragoon. Or Ranger. But...
Dragoons are just, they can jump. That's their thing.
Well, yes.
Yeah, as you can probably tell just from, only two of us talking, Kitty Cat Herder is busy at the moment, like a year later, and nobody else has jumped on call. So it's just me once again asking you if you're still owning the bone mail. Just sell it!
Eh. Inspires the performance of Sword Stance. And the Genji.
Grass.
Also inspires the performance of Sword Stance. Protect Ring. Only 100, exactly 100 points away.
Yep. Did you save game 4 times in a row?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be a minute.
Alright, I guess I have to entertain the one person watching it.
Do a dance.
Yep, you can't see it, but I assure you I am dancing. It is amazing. Oh, look at me go. Wow, what a sick move. I still flip. Anyway. Man, this is awkward. Oh, thank you. I'm still dancing at this moment continually. It's a thing I'm doing. I also never sell stuff in game hoarding till the end. Look, okay, everybody does that. Every Final Fantasy. You get to the final boss fight, like you're fighting Safer Sephiroth, you are throwing grenades that you picked up 3 discs ago. It's... Well, you probably shouldn't be doing that because there's like 200 damage. But that's, you never actually use those items. at least when it's stuff like elixirs and mega elixirs, you got a reason to hang on to them until the end, because that's a full heal regardless. And you can just spam them out, keep healing your party to full. Like a Pokemon player who just spams out full restorers.
You mean the gym leaders who do that?
Gym leaders actually have like a flag set for each of them, which is how many times they're allowed to use a full restore. For most of them, it's like one or at a very maximum two. But it turns out that like just increasing the value by one doesn't mean they get one additional full restore. It means it moves up on this like chart. Is different per ROM. So there are ROM hacks, which, like, the guy making the ROM hack went, oh, I'll just give them one extra full restore to make it more difficult. And it turns out the next value up is like 15 more. Just because it's never used by anyone in the actual canon games. I want to say that was Pokemon Quartz that did that. It had the Elite Four who had legitimately 15 full restores each, which is an absolute nightmare.
Thank you, I've been locked up here for ages. Let me show you my appreciation. Did that do anything for us? No.
Well, I'm glad that has apparently no negative consequences.
Except she played into nagging us and we have to beat the game within 2 hours.
Oh, we got space quested. Every time. Yeah, in that ROM hack that I'm talking about, which again I think is Pokemon Quartz. Like, basically when you're fighting the Elite Four, you need to drop every single Pokemon in one hit, or they will spam full restore 15 times in a row.
Oh, Rare Seal from Blue Samurai is the strongest katana. But it does not have the initiative and critical of Masamune.
Yeah, and also in Masamune, you can just wield, and people get upset that you've got it because only Sephiroth's meant to have it, even though it.
I think actually that's the Muramasa.
No, it's the Masamune for Sephiroth.
Is it?
Muramasa is a different sword you can also get in Final Fantasy VII. I think it's one of the roller coaster prizes.
Oh, here she comes.
Whoa, here she comes. Look out, boy, she'll chew you up. Whoa, here she comes.
It increases all stats by 2, has 88 power, but is only equipable by dancers, and is a lance by damage formula. What?
The dance lance.
Oh, I can equip it.
So many paid to see. What you think we get for free. A woman is wild as she can't tame but poor jaguar. Mind over matter. If you're in love, you ain't gonna get far. She comes. Yeah, usually the Elite Four don't use full restore until they go below 50% health or get a status effect on them. However, as I said, if you're not taking them down in one hit, you're in the game where they have like effectively unlimited full restores, you're just gonna have to wait for using all of them.
Hey, why don't I equip some stuff? You
Why
can
don't
equip
you put
Genji gloves.
chicken knife in the bone meal?
Oh, I only have the one Genji gloves. Well,
You only have one Genji glove? Singular, not even an S at the end of it.
yes, gloves.
You have to find the individual gloves, and then you've got two right-handed ones.
Oh. It's
Solve the
shortcut.
puzzle. Oh, those are cute yellow dragons. Like they're hydras or something, aren't they?
In Final Fantasy III, they were assholes. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, right. Bartz is scared of heights. So making him a dragoon is funny.
Casting float on him, making him a dragoon, taking him to this flying sky castle, I suppose. Enough.
And this is a level in Dissidia.
Yeah. Okay. Now you've got jump. You can go to any location on the world map just by selecting it. You don't even need him to be conscious. Oh wait, that's why.
Oh, god damn it!
Haha, locked out.
Game is an asshole. Oh, nice. Nice, Brand. You have that ninja dual wield ability, right? No, that's Knight. That's ninja.
The ninja ability is info cards.
Come by, ninja info cards.
With my ninja these cards, my ninja info cards, the chakra encoded my ninja info cards, everything I've learned. Yeah.
And then King and Zelda is there for some reason.
Of course he is. He's everywhere. He's King Harpinian.
Bart's a zombie.
Zombards.
Hi.
Yeah.
Man, I remember the Final Fantasy VI version of Holy Water where it actually drops some water on you.
But yeah, speaking of ninja info cards, Naruto is like I feel that it's slipped back into a thing nobody actually really watches or reads. We just make up whatever fandom stuff we want to get out of it.
Well, except for the fact that he is Boruto's dad.
Oh yeah. Then again, I haven't been keeping up with Boruto. It's just people, going, you know what? There's a lot of gay subtext in Naruto. Just go with that instead of the weird, oh, not like unforeshadowed pairings at the end of it. It's just like, yeah.
most hetero of parents.
Yeah, it's like I like Hinata as a character, but it also doesn't make a terrible amount of sense that things actually worked out that way. And when you think about it, it's just depressing to have Sakura actually end up with Sasuke because they just don't really get along well at all.
Does Naruto hate his son for arbitrary reasons?
Oh no, Naruto is actually have zero idea he's a good dad.
I'm just reminded of the play based on the books by the awful author.
Oh, that's offer. Yeah. God, the Shrinking Shack episode. I haven't actually looked up the script leaks or the
Uh-oh.
like the leaks of what's going to be in that next movie, so I don't actually know what they're reacting to.
You can run, but you can't hide.
No?
You received my kiss of death. Aw, damn it.
Yeah, I also cannot watch Naruto because I've read so many better fanfics. How many Parnassus?
Ribbit.
I mean, if she was cute, then a bit too pointy.
Oh, you can still Gaia as a frog.
But yeah, I've read so many Naruto fanfics that I probably don't have any idea of the actual plot of it at this point. I haven't read that many in the last few years for obvious reasons.
What are the reasons?
Hmm? I mean,
What
the
is-
reasons are I've not really kept up with the anime or manga, and I'm not in any like fandom spaces. I don't really know that many people who would recommend Naruto fanfics to me. And at one point, I did.
Not really any trick to the boss besides making you into frogs at the start.
Yeah, the floating up and down when you cast float always reminds me of the Simpsons hover bikes scene. Sure, the leader is great, but what if instead you had hover bikes?
Yeah. Oh, and another elven mantle. Also, in the DS version of Final Fantasy IV, anyone who jumped would fall down during the results screen.
I mean, sure. Oh, I should actually check.
So people are still posting Naruto stuff in Tumblr.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, people post Naruto, like, posts like the single-use outfit Sasuke theory.
Single worst outfit?
Hmm?
Single.
Single-use outfit Sasuke. Sorry. The thinking is, in this Tumblr post, that Sasuke actually never wears any outfit more than once, even when they're identical, whilst he's living in Ninja Village. Because he is like 10 years old. He's never learned how to do the laundry. He lives in the massive abandoned Uchiha estate. And he just has hundreds of the same, like, outfit that he is wearing every day that he just takes from the Uchiha stores because everyone else is dead. Who'd care? And so instead of cleaning any outfits, he just throws them away, puts on a new one. And the corollary to this is the one jumpsuit Naruto theory, where Naruto only has one set of clothes and he washes them every night. Anyway. If you're still watching, if you want to jump in voice chat, or if you just want to join our Discord to talk about any of this, you know, you're always welcome to say. Ooh, Twintinia.
This is as far as you go! Okay, this is an actual boss fight. Can I absorb
This one isn't just turning into frogs.
Nope.
This one is turning into charred corpses. Well, if it hits.
Twister. Haska. This is gonna hurt. Again? Yep, this one's a dick. My brain! Okay, you can. It's fine to be in chat.
Oh, don't worry. We do not know about anything we are talking about at any time.
Does he counter every attack?
Probably, yeah.
Shit. Okay, fine. I'll get coral rings. Let's see, how many do I have? Three. Get out of here.
Okay, I found the Tumblr post and I linked in chat. She says, the only valid narrative meta is the single-use clothing Sasuke theory my flatmates came up with after a drunken binge of the tuning exams. It's a complex, multi-layered theory born of the complex, multi-layered minds of the flatmates, boiling down to everything Sasuke wears is from a different house in Uchiha, like quarter of the village, which is apparently just this huge expansive estate. He just takes off the clothes from there, he wears them once, he tosses them in a big pile at the end of the day.
But when it starts to stink, who investigates the smell?
I mean, nobody does. They're ninjas. He just blasts them away with his fire breath or something. What does he care? He's got literally unlimited money. He has nobody in the village is bothered to take care of him because nobody does in Naruto. There are no ninja social workers.
If they live, they're worthy. Ninjas are similar to trolls in how they raise their young.
What kind of trolls? Like, what setting are we talking here? I mean, trolls are one of the most varied creatures between different
Oh, you know.
settings. Hmm?
Oh, you know. Ones where they have their young.
Oh, right. Alternians. Hang on, I've got to go and actually prepare my pills for this week because I completely forgot to do that. I'll just go grab him. Be back in a couple of minutes.
I love how he left it at that.
Hmm?
I love how it's left at that.
Look, I could talk more about Homestuck, but I don't think you want me to.
Okay. Well, at least I'm getting levels as I attempt to leave. That's a year-old book. I think we read these. You can't sleep here. It's backcountry. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay. It's not Omega. Jump. Fuck you, Bahamut.
Okay, I'm back.
What? In the Bahamut.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
What? In the Bahamut.
Oh, the South Park thing.
It's a fart thing?
A South Park thing.
What? No, it's not.
What in the butt? Wasn't that a South Park thing? It was in an episode.
Was it? I just know what and other stuff, but not in the butt.
Ah. Well, I have no idea then. Look at these weird pudding things.
In Final Fantasy VII, they were the main source for, I think it was magic sources.
Oh yeah, I think you have to morph them for that.
Yeah, but they only really appeared in the arena. Oh, that's right. They absorb holy magic.
Well, of course, these are holy creatures. For some reason.
Holy Lovecraft creatures. Huh. I wasn't able to equip Man-Eater now. Is it because I had equip Ridden? Yep. And the red slippers. Oh, here she comes. Is this gonna be like the ending to Dragon Quest II, where we spent an enormous amount of time just grinding for the final boss?
Yeah, probably.
Actually, there is a grind place like right before the final boss.
I love doing on-screen grinding.
It's grinding for APB, actually. ABP. Ugh. far, fellow. Right. I like this game's method of running away too. Alright, this place isn't real.
Are any places real?
Not this place. It's frozen in time. God, this was so long. It's getting chilly again.
Yeah, I'm actually having to put the heating on now.
I've had to put the heating on for basically a while now. And now today, it was actually halfway decent. And I didn't have to put the heating on, but now I do. We can Bahamut our way out of this situation. First, gain the level. There we go. And Keg. Oh, I remember these guys from Baldur's Gate.
Yep, rank heads. You can make a whole suit of armor out of them.
Remember, we can only kill 4 of them until after we confirm that we did the quest done. Then we can kill all of them. 3 blankets and a cat on you because you don't want to turn the heating up high?
Ideal. Pet that cat for us.
Touch the cat. Ah, thank God. Okay, the coral rings. Well, I think they're somewhere in here.
Oh, thank God, we're back into the real version of this town. As in one that is reusing the same map.
Fine passages, Barts. Yeah, that's right.
Since you're in a town and can sell the bone mail, is there literally anything in the game you need it for?
Might be before the bonus dungeon.
Yeah.
I'm doing the bonus dungeon. You can't stop me.
No, I wasn't complaining about that. I was going, you're going to have to manually unequip the bone armor every single time, because it's still the best armor you have.
It's such a well done, fucking stacking blocking. Yeah, that's just the other side of the magic's just wrong. His head, for like a frame or two,
I thought this was a village of just a lot of blue-haired ladies. And it's like, oh, good for them. But no, it turns out they're all just wearing turbans. It's, you know, not like a gender thing.
They aren't Marge Simpson, but their hair is done in a...
There's some kind of, you know, not quite hats, some kind of coif thing, some kind of trails. Not quite a turban either. Oh. But it looks almost like hair, aside from the fact it is not.
I have the power of time compression.
So we're playing Final Fantasy VIII next, huh?
I actually really like 8.
Yeah, 8 has a lot going for it, even if the junctioning system makes leveling bizarre.
Also in 8, you notice Cypher's gunblade is literally just a pistol, but with a sword attached?
I mean, what do you think a gunblade is?
Like, Squall's is one that actually makes sense. It's like a revolver built into the blade. But no, Cypher's is a pistol, and he put a blade on the part that you shoot out of.
The barrel?
Yeah. I don't think there's any coral rings here. Okay. Pretty sure they're on the left side of the world. Unfortunately, we can't use other points of holes in reality as shortcuts, so... There it is. There has to be some. Come on, this was the hidden town. It was in a mountain. Oh god.
I don't know what I'm missing here.
I'm just thinking about Shrinking Shack again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that movie is going to be a train wreck. Like all of them.
I mean, they all were... Well, the first one was salvageable, and then the second...
Prisoner of Azkaban was, I guess, interesting from a filmmaking perspective.
Oh, you mean all of the Harry Potter movies, not just...
Oh no, Fantastic Beasts is hot garbage.
Yeah, like I said, the first one is salvageable, but the rest, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have to talk to my mother every week because otherwise she complains I don't phone her. And then that means that she comes down here more frequently, and I don't really want to talk to her in person. So that means I'm stuck listening to her explaining the plot of every single Harry Potter movie she watches, and she does this at least once a week. Apparently she just keeps watching these movies despite me saying, hey, actually I am uncomfortable with supporting the offer. I don't actually tell her why I'm uncomfortable with that, but you know, it's not full reasons. Ooh, moon witches.
Is this anything? No. Now I have to open up a map and see if... Oh no, that's the wrong map.
It's a map of the von Rickenbacker. It just says, where am I?
Got the map.
No, it's von Braun and the Rickenbacker. I was getting mixed up.
I mean, you do go to both places. Is this it? I can't believe rings. played a game with a fast travel system before this.
So your criteria for the next game you play has to have a fast travel system.
Or just be fast to move around in.
Yep, just catch me writing Oblivion on the list.
Actually, I think Banjo-Kazooie does have a... Does it? I forget.
It has cauldrons, which add shortcuts back.
No, that's Banjo-Tooie.
No, the first game definitely has them.
Does it?
Gruntilda's lair features 4 pairs of warping cauldrons, with 2 cauldrons
Oh,
the same color.
cauldrons!
Untitled can transport from one to the other. Not just regular slugs.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, this all lists Banjo 1 levels.
I
the
thought you
cauldron
said
system.
cauldrons. Game info.
I mean, the only reason I know that is because I haven't actually played Banjo Tooie, so despite it being an older game, I'm more familiar with the first one.
Are they not listed as items? Damn. Or not items, but armor. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Shh. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cursed ring. There they are. Oh, great. It doesn't tell me where they are. Alright, bye. Review.
See ya.
In your room.
Come back some other time to watch us probably stream Banjo-Kazooie next.
Sure, why not? I have 3 of the rings. Probably use a shield. I should buy cottages. Place has shops, right? You know what? Actually, I don't have to.
If growing up close to Edinburgh Castle has taught me anything, it's that every castle has shops nearby it, all of which are massively overpriced.
Now we're in Furry City.
We are always in Furry City.
Actually, no. No. Of course. And they're just dancing around in a circle, and I'll just let them. I'm fucking... I was looking for the item shop, and, this is it.
You don't need that many cottages unless you're becoming a landlord. You're not a landlord, are you?
I'm not in the mood.
Hmm? Yeah. We all hate landlords here. Anyway, now that we're now that we're an hour or so into streaming, we can be sure the cops aren't listening. Let's start talking about our plans for People's Revolution. Yeah.
That's not it.
Anyway.
There it is.
Oh, going into the rift. Or...
If you're not blue and dripping on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. I fucked it up.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types, wear a day coat, pants with stripes, and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. High hats, narrow collars, white spats, and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits? Putting on the Ritz. Have you seen a well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare? Their noses in the air, high hats, narrow collars, white spats, and lots of dollars, and then every time for a wonderful time. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, if you're blue, you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits? Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. Ah. Anyway, I think that's the lyrics. There's like so many different versions of the song.
Yeah, I
But
was saying it super incorrectly.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Not even as a joke.
Saying anything. I just happen to know the song.
Oh!
Because, yeah.
Mastered.
Actually, why do I know that song? Oh well.
Beastmaster, Chemist, Geomancer, Water. Scalipore. This game hates you. Let's see. White Robe.
Can you also, like, Excalibur, is that worth keeping?
Nope.
So why do you still have it? Just sell it or something?
You can't.
Oh. Hmm.
You can throw it.
I mean, you might as well just throw it away against anyone just to save you the few seconds that you'll spend unequipping it every time.
Saving time? What is this, a speed run?
But yeah, it's less an advanced speedrun strat and more just that it personally annoys me every time you have to unequip it. I just get weird like that.
Crush. Stabby, stabby. God damn it. Why am I laughing at the most random shit?
What are you laughing at?
Okay, so this time it's at specifically how. Remember when Ree streamed that game about cartoon characters, but something was making them bad?
Oh, Toonstruck.
Yeah. I made the joke, when I killed your brother, I talked just like this. And I'm thinking of that delivery Christopher Lloyd did, and then Ree going,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You can't say that.
You can't. Your framed Roger Rabbit is still a classic. Toonstruck very much is not.
Yeah, Toonstruck deserves to be forgotten. It's bad.
I should stream Who Framed Roger Rabbit someday.
I've actually seen that.
Untitled Chat. You'd enjoy it. You're furries.
I mean, it's more than just that.
Well, it's more than that, but it's a good movie. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting, like, the fact everyone throws around about it is, like, because of, like, the different companies involved in it, they weren't allowed to give Mickey more screen time than Bugs Bunny, and vice versa, just because that's what the agreement was. Therefore, they always appear in scenes together. And it's this weird element of making them seem like friends that kind of works.
The same with Daffy and Donald.
Yeah, they have a duet on the piano and that's it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good scene.
Yeah. And, like, the thing is, it's obviously like a legal compromise, but it works well enough in the context of the movie that you can just believe these characters would be hanging out in the same places anyway.
God, remember when animated stuff being next to live action stuff was like this novel thing? And now all movies are basically that.
Technically, yeah. I feel like a modern day Who Framed Roger Rabbit would kind of miss the point though.
It would be problems for many reasons.
Yeah. Although I suppose, there are movies that do pull that off well, like Detective Pikachu and stuff like that. But then again, you've got so many movies that are just, here's a human interacting with a CGI animal.
I mean, even Doug Walker does that. If he can do it, anyone can.
Yeah. Is he like a nostalgia critic or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I got reminded of that recent out of context nostalgia critic video where he just walks in, says, "Give me all your money," in a weird voice, and then punches you.
Yeah.
He izakais you.
Let's see. Yeah, you posted it in Isekai chat.
God, the voice he does for that just weirds me out. It's a choice, and I don't get the choice. I should probably be a black mage for her. Thousand needles.
Needles. Thousands of them.
Red mage has the dual cast, but black mage just has more coverage. Currently.
Yeah.
Wait, well, she'll keep that on.
Yeah, I've been watching like defunct time videos despite having never been to a Disney theme park.
Oh, they're fascinating videos.
Oh yeah, they're fascinating. It's things like, yeah, here's this hour and a half like dissertation on the different types of cures that had disastrous consequences.
Yeah, the
It's
whole
like, wow,
fast pass thing.
yeah, Fast Pass was bizarre. Like, it just keeps. Like, they keep trying to push it past what it was meant to be, and eventually it derails everyone's enjoyment of the park. But again, I've never actually been to any Disney parks, so sure.
And it's not just Disney park stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, I was watching the Epcot video just because I'd heard that word being used and never actually realised what it was, which was Walt Disney's like ultra futuristic town he wanted to build, but also he wanted to be an exhibit. You could just like go into people's houses whilst they were living there.
And wreck up the place.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, this seems like the most stressful place to live.
It's a factory town.
It is a company town, like it's a textbook. If you don't have a job, you get kicked out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're paid in company script, except it's like Disney money.
God, I just realized
Yeah, it's
something.
fun money you can only spend in the park.
I just realized something. So you know Metal Gear Solid, right?
I know of it, yes. I know a lot about Metal Gear, don't worry.
Okay, so well, Big Boss's plans was to make a country where everyone was a soldier. Because it's a long story, but basically, because of how America treated like people he liked, he just thought, oh well, if everyone is a soldier, if there's constant war, then soldiers won't be treated badly.
Yeah.
You can imagine that is not.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flaws in his philosophy, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically a company town, but like a country. Oh, she's mastered. You know what? Chemist.
The power to drink. Optimizing to bone mail.
Yeah, everyone loves bone mail. Elven mantle. Stealth section. Tactical stealth action.
Tactical espionage action.
Damn it, I quoted it wrong.
As punishment, you have to play through and stream Metal Gear Acid 2.
I?
Wait. Yeah, Acid is the card game one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one I like, nobody else cares about.
I did get a bunch of
Yeah.
games for the PSP emulator. I mean, completely legal PSP.
Bizarrely, Metal Gear Acid was one that I did actually legitimately purchase, admittedly at like £2 or so from the charity shop.
Also, I did have a PSP.
Admittedly, I then kind of ripped the contents of the disc and confess them, so you don't always have them in the memory card. Oh well.
Yeah. Drop rocks on them.
Rocks.
Rockets. Oh yeah. I'm just reminded. Final Fantasy III, all lances were wind elemental, and wind elements work really well against flying enemies. Do I have mix? I don't think I do. So I don't have the really good stuff for it yet. Job level, black 4. Level 4. You. Yeah, you do have mix. Breathwing. Remember when the first boss used Breathwing? That was a fun time. I actually remember when I first played this game and like the first boss used Breathwing and I got like blue magic. I was like, oh, can I learn Breathwing? Or, well, it was called a different thing because it was the SNES version. But yeah.
It is kind of fun to see an enemy. It's just, yeah, this is a ninja. He's called Ninja.
Thank God it's not the Twitch ninja.
Hmm? Oh, right, the person called Ninja.
Who sucks.
Yeah. Oh, a wild kitty cat herder appears.
Yay! Are you talking? We can't hear you.
Are you talking to me?
Howdy.
Hey!
Sorry. Family visit didn't last too long, but then I had to help fix up some decor, some Christmas light stuff that had fallen over because of like I think 80-mile-per-hour winds at some bursts.
Jesus.
So yeah, like that had to be fixed up. But how's the final in the Fantasies 5?
It's going well.
It's
Sort
not
of.
exactly final yet.
The final Fantasy 5.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what we're doing right now. Are we still grinding? Oh, you've locked yourself out there, haven't you?
Well, I originally left this place to get coral rings, but then I couldn't find them. And I figured, well, I have
And
3.
stock everywhere. Like last week, old ladies were just piling up. like 4 packs of coral rings in their trolleys and taking them away. And you're like, damn, stop stockpiling them. You can get more when there's a new shipment in. But you're like, no, what if there's never any coral rings again? My point is, stop panic buying toilet paper.
Yeah.
I remember when people.
Is that happening again?
It's happening continually.
I remember when people took the pandemic kind of seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the U.S. It's. I mean, there's still some people wearing masks and stuff, but goodness, I went out with my parents like yesterday to go see my sister and to drop off some things, but like they also hit up some stores and like God, there's still a lot of people just kind of hanging in stores, absolutely in stores where it's absolutely impossible to respect the 6 feet or like 2 meter like distance. Or like, oh, please stay like 6 feet away from other customers, and then just everyone's packed in like sardines. It's like
Sometimes
lovely.
people just ignore it on purpose.
Yep. That said, I did find a small bastion of people also wearing masks. I didn't really talk to them or anything because it would feel weird to just be like, "Oh my God, you're actually wearing masks." But like, I could have sworn I heard like, while walking by to some other part of the store, I heard someone like mention like, "Yeah, no, I'm still wearing my mask," and I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you." Suffering.
That's a one-way door. Oh, this boss. I guess we didn't fight it in this timeline.
Oh, time. Oh, what armor are you? For parts or class, I mean.
You're asking what armor we've got? It's always going to be the bone mail.
I guess not armor. I meant the class because in pause menu they look very cool.
I think we've got a dragoon.
Yeah.
Dragoon hearts.
Nice. And oh no, half the party are frogs.
Only does this once, though.
Okay. Because that could be real annoying if it just kept doing that.
Hey, Ska. Still using the chicken knife, but rapid fire just kind of ignores the run effect.
Yeah. That's so good, that rapid fire. I don't know why rapid fire specifically seems to fix it, but hey.
So, Cat Her, have you really played any of the SMT games?
No, I still haven't had a chance to play any of them, unfortunately. I've been wanting to. But there's like, I don't know where exactly to start, per se. I mean, theoretically I could start with like, the first one called SMT, and not the the precursor Digital Devil Saga, or one of those or anything.
You can Digital Devil Megami Tensei. Digital Devil Saga is something different. It's like a side game, like.
I think that was the first one, and then they're like, I think it was inspired by like a work of fiction or a short story, and then they went Megami Tensei and then Shin Megami Tensei.
Inspired by books. called Digital Devil's Story.
Oh.
And, well, you can sort of jump into any mainline one. They aren't really connected. Well, okay, 2 is the most connected to 1. It's a sequel set many years after. But after that, you know, you can sort of jump into any of them.
So you're saying I should jump into SMT4 where you have no defense stat and you just dump everything to magic.
I mean, you
Just
can.
become the most powerful wizard.
Oh yeah. When magic bar hit the max, but no, it's just still going. You could just keep putting points into things that look like they're maxed.
Oh wow. It literally goes off the charts.
It goes all the way to 11. Well, why don't you just make 10 higher? But it goes all the way to 11.
That didn't work.
No, I actually still haven't seen all of Simultaneous. I think I've seen... Yeah, I've definitely saw the part where it goes up to 11, but I don't think... I think something happened or I got distracted and didn't watch the rest.
I just don't watch movies. Also, I just remembered that Ferris is the only one who has any healing right now.
Ah. I'm not gonna lie, it's really funny when Black Mage Ferris is poison because they just. It reminds me vaguely of like the Rousey. Yeah, the Rousey. The funny little Rousey like portraits where he's like upset at something and or just like disheveled a bit.
Ugh. Count rate is a little high here.
Yeah.
And we don't have anything that can reduce it, do we?
Damn.
Ah, crap.
Oh, someone became. Oh, no, that's. I liked how they do the zombie emote.
Emote.
Or emote. Brain sprite swap. Whether it's sprite. Brain. Look.
Oh shit! Kitty Cat Her is
It
becoming a zombie!
Is Ferris a zombie?
No. It's not
Okay.
what Deathclaw does. Fuck it.
No,
Yes. Time.
Oh. Hey. Well, I was gonna say I finally beat The Witness. And I've said that on my Twitter before. I still need a. I feel like writing up something about it because, oh boy, this has been an experience. Which, then again.
What I saw of it did seem like an experience.
Yeah. Because there's a basic ending, which is kind of confusing and feels kind of weird, but then you get to the post game, and then that kind of explains some things, and you're like, oh wait, there's something more going on here. And then you find out how to get to like a secret, like an extra place or whatever, or you're given a part of a puzzle, kind of, where it's like, it's brain. Okay, you're given, like, you're shown, like, okay, throughout the game you can find these, like, hidden briefcases that most of them just give you access to some videos in a theater kind of deal. But one is something completely different. It's like a super secret 7th briefcase kind of deal. And you take that somewhere else, and then you get access to like the true ending. And yeah, that whole thing is experience. A very fun non-Euclidean experience, which apparently my girlfriend Jazz was showing her roommate, like kind of my reaction to the end of the game and the ending. And apparently, like somehow the Twitch chat wasn't synced up with what I was saying. Like I'm replying to things before it comes up in Twitch chat, which is like, no, I guess that only helps with the weird like you end up in a weird non-Euclidean hotel kinda, and it's like you find like the little audio logs, but like those are just straight up the credits, and you just kind of go along and like okay, that's cool. And then you wake up and you touch some grass, and then you close your eyes again. And I can explain more about what that means, but I won't. Other than we also found, as as Jazz put it, we found Johnny B's true self-insert, and self-insert and true hero of the witness, the piss jug. And I refuse to give any more explanation on what I mean by piss jug.
No,
But
you
you can just watch it.
well.
So here's the thing about this boss. It actually has a drop. A rare drop. You have to kill it in a certain form. But once you do, it's the strongest bell for geomancers.
Wow.
And you have to kill it while it's in this form.
Oh, and it's still a chance of it dropping.
Yep.
Wow, game design.
God. No, now I just remembered The World Ends With You original, where
Yeah.
the fact that there's so many rare drops, it gives you a way of manipulating the drop chance by reducing your level and getting into, like, when you get into fights, you can do, like, you have a brief window of pulling in more, like, encounters effectively that, like,
Yeah, it gives you a
that gives a
huge
multiplier.
multiplier if you set it up right.
Yeah, I forgot
It's-
how high.
It goes at least to ×5, and that's enough to guarantee a lot of drops.
Times 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16. That's definitely something that would make sense for it, but yeah.
Yeah, it goes up. You can do stuff. You can multiple. You can. I'm running over my own. No, that's not how that phrase goes. Anyway, tripping over myself. That's what it is. But yeah, you can manipulate the drop rate, but like some of these are still like really rude. That even if you max it, like 0.00 something % chance, and like, or maybe even lower for some of them. And it's like, that's just rude. Because it's like you can multiply it and like to better get decrease your chances, but like, come on, that's just rude.
You can also like eat food that will raise drop rate.
Ah, yeah, that is a food. I forgot what. There's so many fun little like mechanics in there. Especially with how they're presented,
The World
but
Ends
still.
With You lets you raise your party's bravery stats. So you can all wear cute dresses. And it's like, okay, that's an odd thing to have in the game, but sure.
Yeah. Or you can wear the ugliest combination of clothes. Like, a
I know.
brown striped polo shirt with a skirt, uh, like a Edo period, like wig deal, and like a katana or something.
So like in Saints Row,
Yeah.
like that is legitimately a thing that the boss in Saints Row would wear. Yeah.
I didn't get the Tinkerbell. Oh well.
Let's redo the entire episode up to this point.
No.
Yeah. The World Ends with You is strange in a lot of ways. There's bizarrely foreshadowing from one character not being able to wear her own hat without raising her bravery.
God, you're right.
It makes sense in context why she can't wear her own clothes. And it's one of those things you're like, oh yeah, that actually does make sense. And then, wait a second.
Okay, there it is.
But yeah, I'm, less harsh on the World Ends with You doing that because everything is refightable. Everything. You can go back, fight bosses, get multipliers on every fight. Get those equipment drops. Well, not equipment, mostly. It's.
I also skipped this boss's.
Clothing?
Here are the top search.
Phone. Yeah, I skipped the boss's charging form. Which is another boss I one-cycled in this game. Remember when I did that?
God.
Hold on. Save state. Because things are about to get hard.
Oh.
Fuma's Shuriken.
I appreciate, people just leaving shurikens in these nice convenient chests. Oh wow, these look cool. Kind of like behemoths.
King Behemoths. These guys
Oh,
are
okay.
tough.
So, fun fact, the very first enemy you fight in the game Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is a behemoth. And the way that the battle system is actually done in-game, it can legitimately, even if you do everything absolutely right, just kill you. Just first fight can kill you. The game immediately throws you into this in the opening bit. There's nothing you can do to equip items or pick up any healing items. You just have to pray that this thing doesn't randomly kill you.
I'm guessing it's not a plot loss deal or lost battle.
It kills you and you have to start the game again.
Oh wow, that sucks.
It's like a minute into the game, which means it's not as horrible as it could be, but also, yeah. It's still kind of silly in retrospect. Especially for a game that's marketed to every other fight in the entire game is probably easier than that, just because you can have unlimited healing items. Because it's not a difficult game. Mystic Quest was explicitly marketed as a beginner's RPG. And it's got a lot going for it. It's very funny that in the first fight, you can legitimately just be blindsided by a behemoth, and then lose and have to start the game again because you've got no actual way to get around it.
Yep.
Not video game.
It happens to me every time I play. I lose at least once to that behemoth.
Yeah.
Speaking of, don't cast magic on these guys. You're gonna get a meteor to the face.
Oh, do they just always counter with meteor?
If you cast magic, yes.
That's rude.
On them.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like a, do you have strong physical attackers check? Or have you been leveling up those classes? Also, I'm hearing an echo.
Oh, hold on. Okay, can you talk?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Wait, what's that one? I know there's the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, but I know there's another one
Sphinx
that.
of Black Quartz, judge my vow.
I just
Yeah.
realized Lena's in the front row and she's a mage.
It's
Yeah.
actually in a buddy fight fanfiction. Yes, I know I will shut it about this afterwards.
Don't.
I wrote there's a character who, like, every character has their, like, chant they use to introduce what their deck does. And his one is Sphinx of Black Quartz, judge my vow. Because he loves really pointless trivia and his buddy monster is a sphinx.
That's cute.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find art of them.
That's quite a lot of ABP. Not as much as the grind plays, but you know. Mary, you still there?
I am always here.
Okay, good, because we're about to go into a fight.
Oh,
Oh.
fight.
Hey, look who it is! I've had the vile beast. Oh, fuck! I just realized no one's a thief, no one can steal.
Ah, okay. The most important thing, at least one person needs to steal.
Ranger, ninja, thief. What about you, Word? Guess you're a thief! Is this seriously the best? Oh wait, Black Cow. That's right.
Yeah, I was about to say you haven't sold the bone mail yet. I thought it was used in the fight. It was useful for.
The bone mail shall live on.
I suppose. Or I mean, I guess it shall unlive on. Oh, that's a big hit.
Well, I wonder if Holy Elemental works on these guys.
Time to find. I guess. I mean, I guess once you've taken the one down, may it be worth trying out.
Where is he? Holy Lance. There we go.
Yeah. I linked. Well, not linked. I just posted because I couldn't find the link. The character I was talking about. And his Sphinx.
Oh, that's so cute.
In buddy fights, the Sphinx. Well, this is like the chibi form of it. At full size, it's It's like the size of a tank or something, has giant guns on its shoulder. Yes, of course it does.
Of course. I see they have some inspiration from the Digimon school of designing creature slash monster designs.
Yeah, I
Just
do
throw guns
always
on it.
say Buddy Fight is like halfway between a Yu-Gi-Oh series and a Digimon series.
So, I just remembered an interesting factoid.
No? Fun fact?
Person who designs Digimons is like inspired by Shin Megami Tensei.
I believe it.
Digital Devils.
Digital Devimon.
Speaking of which, I still need to play Cyber Sleuth at some point.
You do,
I've
it's
heard
great.
good things about it. Also, I love how weirdly in-depth Digimon lore is, especially with some interpretations of it, or like some continuities kind of playing more of, like Digimon are kind of like modern yokai in a weird sense that like formed the digital world and like some. I know there's a whole bunch of weirdness and like.
Yeah, modern Digimon lore gets somehow even weirder than the original. So, yeah.
It's great.
Damn it,
Aw,
Krilly.
good deal.
Got it.
Oh, nice.
Now to drop rocks and Gilgamesh.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Hopefully everyone we hate, though. Looks like no one died that time.
Wait a minute, Barts? Zounds, tis no beats, just Barts. You should have just said so from the start. Oh, I don't like it here. Creepy monsters look around every corner and can't find the way out. Cripes, Sniffle, I'm gonna break down. Anyway, how do you get here? Or how is one exit? Oh, just go that way and then... I see. Let us ingress pros taste.
Ingress. It means...
Say, afterwards we say a few spectacular adventures? Just us five? Oh yes, that whole saving the world thing. Phooey. If you get out safely... Ha! No ifs about it. I'm certain we'll meet again. That time, I'll hope you consider me, never mind, haha. Hasta la bye-bye.
I love this. Gilgamesh is just a giant fucking dork. And we keep stealing shit from him, and he still wants to be our friend.
Yeah.
What kind of jerks?
Yeah.
Genji shield.
Still need a thief. Oh, minion paralysis. Also good evasion.
Yep. And since there's no separate magic and physical evasion, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm gonna keep Krilly as a thief because there's some rare steals.
Nice.
Shuriken. Oh, these aren't rare steals. Oh, thieves. Yeah, I really. I have a headache.
That's right. Alright, I hope it subdues.
So, fun fact, Belphegor, which is what these demons are called, is one of the 7 demon princes of hell, and he's the demon of sloth.
Who
He
cares?
tempts people to evil by suggesting things that will make them rich.
Oh, isn't this also the one depicted with sitting on the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh,
he is
yes.
classically depicted as sitting on a toilet.
The best demon design from from any SMT related property. Just the devil sitting on the toilet.
He's a devil. He's not like
Oh, true. He is a
Lucifer,
devil.
who is the pride one, who's the one everyone knows.
God. Which I now speaking of SMT, I just remember Persona 5 and like, if you want to be able to have the ultimate Persona, you need like 7 different depictions of like biblical Satan, basically, or like I think like half of them are like different depictions of like of biblical Satan in some way, shape, or form, and like a few others are like different dark
So,
deities that are like kind of like Satan. I think I know it's a mess.
Yeah.
so here's the
I mean-
thing. Satan, different character from Lucifer.
No, absolutely.
Even in SMT.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the
In
one?
Bible, Satan and Lucifer are not necessarily the same person.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not
I-
the one.
Satan, in fact, kind of worked for God in the Book of Job. He effectively was God's like prosecutor.
Yep.
He would say, "All right, here's how this person can be tempted."
Crystal
You know?
Trap. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
that one.
It wasn't necessarily like an evil role. It was just one which was tempting people with, "Well, you could do evil if you wanted." Whereas Lucifer is just the manifestation of pride. And debatably isn't even actually in the Bible. It was a later invention.
Oh. I guess by which translation?
Yeah, I honestly can't remember if that's actually the case, or if they're mentioned in the Book of Revelations.
I know while looking up one time, I decided like there's this one
Wow.
website where
That gave us
Oh.
like 10,000 gil.
nice.
All of this money when we're in the rift beyond time.
I mean,
Honestly.
there's a village in the rift. Did we pass it already? Or
Yeah. But, you know, a lot of things at the end game are expensive.
but oh yes, I was gonna say I remember looking up one time online.
Oh shit, these
And-
guys.
Oh, mind flayers. I mean, I do love their
Oh,
design.
Actual
They
mind
honestly-
flayers aren't bending over constantly.
Yeah. I mean, their
Uh-oh,
design
mind
looks
being
really
drained.
cool. Oh shit.
They're immune to Odin. So we can't have that.
Hey.
Yeah, these guys are rough.
Yeah.
Brain drain!
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, Lucifer. I decided to look up the Bible about Lucifer because I'm like, I vaguely remember looking up before as a child, but it's like it was talking about Lucifer like a king that like, oh, like was once the morning star and was like once good to the I think it might have been like the people of Abraham or like the Hebrew people, but then turned against them, and it like the the text before that line about the the Morning Star and all that. I was like, oh, this is describing like a person
Yeah, a
who
lot
was
of
turned their back on the Hebrew people, but like everyone just, huh? I wonder like when that interpretation, like actually no, that's talking about Satan actually happened.
I mean, probably a lot later than you think. A lot
Yeah.
of classical depictions of the devil were actually formed from one specific like meeting at the Vatican where I can't remember what it's called those, I can't look it up. But basically they codified, okay, here is what is canon from the Bible.
hey,
and
guess what?
That being, yeah?
Monster. It's Shinryu.
Rare.
Oh. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about, or a part of me knew about. Oh.
Yeah, we cannot currently take on Shinryu. Shinryu was
Wasn't
the
there-
original super boss.
Oh, what about that? Oh yeah, there's also that pink.
There's also
that one
Omega.
big guy. Yeah. God.
In some translations, Shinryu is just called Dragon Emperor.
Huh. But yeah, about the canonization of going back for that in a second. I remember hearing about that at some point, but yeah, I kind of forgot that that is more recent than I thought it would be. But no, real quick, I want to say I appreciate that these Mind Flayers, their head is an entire squid. I think that's actually a really fun touch, and it's weird that I haven't seen it more.
Squid Head.
Squid head. I mean, it's honestly kind of like terrifying to think about, especially with like the longer tentacles than I normally see on like a Mind Flayer.
You say terrifying.
I mean, those tentacles do look longer. It'll feel like it would fuck you up more.
Oh, it would. Yeah.
Especially since like squids have beaks, and I've never seen a Mind Flayer depicted having a beak or anything. And something grabbing your face with fucked up tentacles, and then like biting at your face or jugular with a fucked up bird beak or a squid beak would be like more grotesque than just something
Oh,
draining your
this
brain or
no.
whatever.
We're gone.
Gorgamera.
Oh.
Yeah, you probably don't want to fight that guy. But yeah, there's a whole Wikipedia article just on the devil and Christianity. Apparently, Pope Gregory I, also known as Gregory the Great, in the year around the year 600, actually created, well, like standardized the idea of the devil in opposition to God. It's
A lot of the stuff in the Bible is really talking about very specific things that happened in the past.
yeah, it's talking about like
Yeah.
specific wars between like neighboring tribes in an allegorical sense, but also they end up being like, oh, this other tribe were demons. Yeah,
Demons
Yeah.
aren't even in the Bible, really.
not really.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
you
mean-
kind of interpret that, which is how it ended up. But hey.
Yeah, like, yeah, I was actually thinking about that, especially specifically how in modern Christianity, you know, like, 666, the mark of the beast and stuff like that, and take that absolutely literal when, you know, I remember
the
seeing a video about
vaccine
it.
is a mark of the beast. Oh, having a driver's license is a mark of the beast, and it's like,
But
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking about. Oh yeah, I was thinking specifically about how, you know, Hebrew, especially around the time of the Bible's,
it's not
when it's being
Brandy
written.
Zero. You're here to
Oh.
interject in our discussion about religion.
Yeah. Oh yes. The fact that like letters could be assigned numerical values. That was a thing, and especially with different spellings of Nero's name, where like you spell kind of in Hebrew, kind of like how it's normally spelled, or like Neron, where you, like instead of an O at the end, you put like an N, and it becomes a different value. And like once it's like 666, the mark of the beast. Like there was some writing of someone like, hey, you sure you didn't mean this number? Because Nero was an emperor who was persecuting Christians. So, like the idea of kind of allegorically referring, to the emperor persecuting them with that mark, like that makes sense. You can see that, but yeah. Sorry, living in the U.S. South, I have a lot of opinions about how people interpret the Bible and Christianity stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get around. So the thing is, you need something else. You need summons. I just can't have you not summoning. Because this boss has like auto reflect for stuff. Oh yeah, they give heal exactly 40 MP.
That's it, Gematria.
Gematria?
Yep.
But yeah, the reason why I'm marveling at them healing exactly 40 MP for the Ethers is because Necrophobe is like, I'll never give it to you! So he's just scared of, like, dead bodies and, well, just dead things in generals?
So the trick to scaring him is to kill ourselves, and wait, that won't work.
Oh man, I probably could have used the bone armor.
Don't you still have the bone armor and you just didn't equip it this one time?
Yep. I'm joking, of course. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I still say you should just sold it because you never actually need it.
I might for the bonus dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, his bits have, like, reflect on them.
Bits.
The most enchanted bits. The most the most reflective ball. The most reflective orbs.
Ah, crap. He's pondering them. But yeah, I call them bits because of Chrono Trigger calling...
Yeah, because a couple of enemies, like a couple of boss fights in it that have bits as
Oh! I forgot white magic!
Oh? Wait, that's a whole separate category, magic or something?
Yes!
Sorry. Oh god, these things. Casting so many powerful spells.
Now, wouldn't
Oh boy, I am so screwed.
necrophobe mean that he's afraid of dead people?
Yes, he is terrified of dead people.
I see
He's not
dead
like the manifestation of necrophobia, he's just one guy who's terrified of the dead.
My invisible barriers!
And also apparently of being dead. So, kill him.
Oh yeah, I guess that's why he's invincible.
Oh yeah.
We can summon all we want at this point.
Nice.
Nice 4,000 hit points damage. Well, he just hit her twice. Boy, I'm fucking... How can I forget white magic? I was overthinking this.
I mean, to be fair, there's quite a few categories of magic happening in this game. There's blue magic, white magic, black magic. I guess now light magic, time magic. Is gravity space magic? Is there space magic or is that wrapped up in time?
Time.
Alright then, so that's time. That's like 5 without... I mean, like, that's a lot of magic. And it's not, like...
There's also Gaia magic.
Oh yeah, Gaia magic, which I still don't... What's that one?
Geomancy. We just randomly use its spell. Oh, and summoning animals magic.
No.
That the
Oh yeah.
Rangers had.
Yeah. The Geomancy. Then there's... Oh, I know there's another one. I feel like I'm forgetting. Fuck.
Black magic?
No, I said black magic. Yeah. Summoning. Summoning is basically its own form of magic. So, like, you know, there's a lot, and they're not necessarily grouped up how you think some of them are, you know? Like in...
Oh, it's
Oh,
Gilgamesh!
shit.
What? Gilgamesh?
It's for both.
Made it! Why, hello there! Surprised to see me? Huh. If I just let you look like a jerk for all history. I thought I'd let that happen as if... You have a big mouth. If you're so eager to fight, you could be the first to die. Oh, I just remembered. Oh, really? Just try it, Baldy.
Oh boy.
Can't even hold a birthday candle. To my blazing flame of winning spirit. Come on, Krill. Okay, Seal. Krilly. Your grandfather. He was a pretty strong guy. Grandpa. And you, Ferris. Let's fall in love or something, I don't know.
Shut
Okay,
the fuck up.
first of all, Gilgamesh.
He doesn't know.
This is weird.
He doesn't know, okay? Yoink.
No, it...
Honestly, we should just steal
Lena.
from him at this point.
Always so selfish towards animals. Never lose that pure heart. And
Just-
barks. I wanted to fight you one more time. Mano a mano. You have admirable companions. I envy you. Gilgamesh! Okay, you're just constantly healing yourself? Enough of this, die!
Yeah, Gilgamesh turns out not to actually help us.
Snort. I believe that's my line. Self-destruct.
What the fuck? Okay, I wasn't expecting this, but alright.
And then
For no apparent reason.
Gilgamesh goes
Yeah?
to the world of Final Fantasy VIII.
Because we will meet him in the game that we probably won't play for several years.
Yeah. We won't play it for a while, at least.
Yeah, we've played a lot of RPGs.
Okay. Now we can
Wait,
go
I
back.
thought Gilgamesh got X-zoned here. He just died?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he got. I thought he got X-zoned.
yeah.
Maybe not in this part of the game, right? This is like the GBA version, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
they changed it.
Oh man, I have everything but Genji. Mini, Toad, and Paralysis. Okay, so remember what I said about a grind point?
Yeah.
This is it.
No. I feel like I kind of forgot to mention, just because I'm so excited to finally be able to hop in. But I have a game of D&D, which
Oh, right.
unfortunately is like fairly soon, so I may have to hop out or be more silent because I don't know how well I can watch what's happening and also read up with the stuff, but I'll try to figure that out.
Okay. So there is a specific encounter in this place. God damn it. Fucking white magic. Need it. Thought I was being smart. Megas Rod. Yeah. Apparently there is a trick to quick saving. And
Trick?
it lets you rig encounters.
Oh.
This isn't it. Yeah, it's kind of a rare encounter, so it's gonna be a bit. Oh, right! Bart still has the thing. Ugh.
Oh, the Holy Lance or whatever?
Yeah. Summon level 5.
Nice.
Andy, you saw the pic I posted in chat, right? In the other video game stuff chat.
What am I seeing? What am I looking at in chat?
The stats I posted of my character in SMT4.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, I love that.
You
Just
can
unlimited
go.
power.
Yeah, you can go so far beyond 200, which is sort of the visual max that you can see. I'm not sure what the max is, if there's even a max.
9,999.
There's actually a boss earlier in the game who, like, asks, like, is your power truly unlimited? And I guess it is.
Oh, just give me a second.
Things at least give decent amounts of ABP. This is it! This is a fight!
Movers.
Should probably use Zenithage for this. Because they're also weak to fire. They actually count as undead.
I have no idea what these little blobs are.
They're like... Oh shit.
Look. Triangles.
Yeah, that's why they're called movers.
Because they change row.
Yep. I'm not sure if that resets their hit points. Oh, it doesn't.
Apparently not.
And look! Look at that AVP.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Quick glances.
There's that ability. Oh shit, they're both mastered.
Oh, so we have to change classes, I guess.
Uses MP for crit. Increases crits. Eh. And you... Look at hers. Berserkers.
I love that fursuit. She gets some really cute outfits. I mean, all of the jobs. All of the job outfits are very cute in their own ways. These ones are particularly adorable.
Oh. Max out a Raid Mage, though I haven't really gotten much mage stuff for her.
Yeah. So we're just going to be grinding here for the rest of the stream.
Maybe. No, I'm not doing that. I will stop at some point. You should be a ranger, actually. So you can also get rapid fire. Attacks all enemies. Neat. I guess you can equip the Genji shield now.
Oh, Genji gear.
Oh, I have to use the bathroom real quick.
Oh, I guess I'm back to dancing. 'Cause that is definitely the thing I'm doing to entertain the audience whilst we are waiting. Kitty cat herders. Mutate and probably preparing for D&D. Anyway.
I'm listening. I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Nice. I have nothing to say now. Yeah. Oh wait, you're not in DB Gun Show chat, so you wouldn't know that I checked my mail this morning, and I'm again getting like spam letters from the Jehovah's Witnesses. Just the
DB
ones
Gunja
handwritten.
Show?
Oh, BB Gun Show is the name of the stream that all three of us watch, hosted by Qtiosphere and Nisakari, who are a bunny and a bear, hence BB Gun Show. Most
Okay.
recently, they've been streaming stuff like Deathloop and like Thief fan missions. It's a good stream. What was this?
They got a Twitter, I see.
Yeah, they got a Twitter. They're definitely worth watching if you're ever. Well, it would be around this time on days they stream, which are usually Mondays and Tuesdays, sometimes Fridays. Anyway, this is completely gone
Fan
off topic.
mission.
Huh?
I'm guessing that's modded Thief.
Oh yeah,
The more
that's a
recent one or the
Thief
older one?
fan-made mission. Yeah.
The recent Thief game or the original?
Oh no, the original Thief the Dark Project. We all kind of like dunk on the one that's just titled Thief because it's terrible.
But just to be sure, we're talking about that stealth game starring Garrett. Right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah, the last couple of streams have actually been going for like this murder mystery fan mission. Also stealing a cursed idol for some reason. It was this whole thing about collecting 52 playing card items to unlock a door. It was absurd.
Okay, I'm back.
What's up?
Anyway, I
I'm
never got to
also
the
back.
original point I was trying to get to, so let's just talk about the BB Gun Show instead then.
Oh yeah, what jerks they are. They're awful and I hate them.
What?
Always.
I hate how they don't appreciate rats, and no one
Son of a
appreciates
bitch.
crabs. It's wild. Also, what are
Yeah,
what,
it's a good stream. If you can watch it, do so.
yeah. Why have they
Nope,
still haven't
that
uploaded
doesn't work.
the videos onto anything like YouTube or whatever?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I don't know
Twitch.
why. Yeah,
Probably because it's a giant hassle to do it.
and it's not that much of a. I mean, with the amount of videos, that'd be a hassle. Okay, that would kind of be a hassle, but like, I'm surprised that it's not like done in piecemeal or whatever, like a few batches or what have you.
I wonder if anyone's
yeah,
done best of edit clips.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
potentially.
brain drain.
So, if they keep using brain drain, does that drop your intelligence to 0 and kill you permanently?
It does whatever it did in Batman Forever. I actually have not watched that movie.
You've never seen it?
I mean, it's a fun movie.
I've seen
very
Batman
good.
and Robin.
Yeah, the one with Mr. Freeze.
And
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Oh.
Mr. Freeze.
yeah, that was fun. That's also
It's
fun.
not a good movie, but it's a fun one.
I mean, it's very enjoyable to watch. It's fun to watch with friends, especially, and just have your popcorn, just have a good time. Like, I think by certain definitions of good, like that counts, but at the same time, yeah, it's not like it's no. Great, what's that name of that movie? I forgot the name of the movie. Phantom of the
Paradise.
Phantom
Yeah,
of
Phantom
Paradise was the
Paradise.
one I streamed recently.
I
Yeah,
missed
it's no,
dang it.
it's good. Also,
Yeah, would recommend it. Could stream it again, but I'm already so far behind in all the other things I've been planning on streaming that no, probably not.
fair. But, um,
Oh, no.
okay, if this isn't what would drop a whole lot of ability points, what is?
The movers. You weren't here when the movers were on screen.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you're gonna be in for a treat when they do show up.
Nice, because yeah, my a family member came by to
Oh, that's
Drop
right.
some.
Knights have that ability.
to drop off like a key so that I can go check up on like their dog tomorrow.
How does the chicken knife not help us run away, honestly?
Is rapid fire disabling that as well?
Yes.
Somehow?
Yes, it absolutely is.
Wow. The one encounter we absolutely wish it we could just run from.
Game, I'm running away. I'm running away, game. No, I won't use cottage. Yet.
Alright. Oh, you know what? Real quick. I just want to say, while I was out of my room, I'm like just wearing shorts and like a shirt right now. But like, my mom saw me wearing like some knee braces, and she was complaining about like me wearing them. Like, oh, you need to walk even more to help build up your muscles and stuff. And I'm like, okay, but like at the moment, my knees hurt. And I had to like do like kind of like a double take. Like, wait, are you complaining the fact that I'm wearing knee braces to help with my joints hurting? Like, where's the logic in that?
Parents.
Where's the... Yeah, I was just...
Parents.
Oh,
That's all I'll
your
say.
yeah, it's like, oh, your body hurts and you're wearing braces to ease that pain. Like, well, obviously you
Oh, well,
should
we had to suffer
be working
without
out.
braces walking uphill for 30 miles a day, both ways. Yeah.
15 miles.
Yeah.
Oh man. Boy, Rugrats. I should watch that once I'm done with my SpongeBob marathon.
Yeah.
This
I've seen a lot more Rugrats than I have SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I remember, well, yeah, as a kid liking it more, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think
I
it
didn't
still has some
watch it
gems.
Master
Yeah.
Black Mage.
Nice.
Yeah, I've seen one, maybe 2 episodes of SpongeBob and couldn't tell you much about them at all. Aside from things I've learned like indirectly and against my wishes.
Well,
Also the Night Marinara episode of it, where they did things like reading out Squidward's suicide and related castles.
There was a
Are these
pasta.
episodes before or after the original Are these episodes before or after the original creator's death?
Long before.
Probably long before, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Don't watch anything after the creator's death. Disney is pretty much
the Nickelodeon.
Disney.
Nickelodeon. Thankfully, it's not quite, an absolute monopoly yet. But yeah, I know that there's some. I've seen some clips of like some good jokes and whatnot, but I know for a fact that they do kind of recycle some episodes because it's like, well, they run out of ideas. It's like, well, time to do the one episode where SpongeBob is missing his pet snail, Gary.
As a movie.
Oh yeah, as a movie. Because, yeah.
And no, I will not ever watch Camp Coral.
Yeah,
Or The Patrick Show.
Coral Ring.
but right now I'm thinking about Rugrats and the incredible, the one bit that like never aged, that has has stayed around, or I don't know if it's spread that much nowadays, but it's like, Stu, why are you making pudding it's 12 o'clock at
Why
night?
are
It's
you
like,
making pudding at 4 o'clock in the morning? Because I
oh.
lost control of my life.
And yet the episode I think about is the one where the child gets pulled under a bed and gets eaten by a monster.
What?
That's an actual episode. It's like presented as something that Angelica makes up, but you're given visuals for that. And like audio.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the show is messed up.
I mean, that's just a one-off gag, though. I don't think that's...
Gag?
Yeah, gag. I'd be willing to use gag. Scary, spooky gag, I guess. Which, speaking of which, I think that was linked on this Discord of that one of what's the name of that show? Owl House. That they had a gag that was, that they had a can where like there was like an ad for like totally not haunted dolls, but the person who was like trying to hawk them, like, please just get them away.
It's
the
Owl House.
And like a big haunted doll grabs the person, and then like Ida comes home like, oh, look what they were selling at downstairs, like minions, and like there's a doll that looks like the one store owner. It's like, avenge me or something like that, and Luz brings forth her sword.
No,
and
it's
like
King who goes, look, minions.
Oh yeah,
Look,
looks minion.
he has like no survival instinct. Yeah. The Owl House is so good. Can't believe it's got Disney's first through fifth gay characters.
They're actually gay.
Yeah,
Who are
they
actually
are.
gay.
Like,
But
the main character explicitly refers to another character as being her girlfriend. She's very much canonically bi. It's
Stop zombieing my characters, you bitch!
zombie
Yeah.
time.
You're not Michael Jackson.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. No, I wouldn't say for it. Anyway, yeah, the Owl House actually has gay characters as a non-binary character, which I didn't actually expect. What else? Also just a generally good show.
yeah, oh yes, I mentioned I mentioned the Owl House just because of they were like, oh yeah, they made that as a gag, but then like half the people replying on Twitter are like, oh, that's really funny, and like the other half are like, that's terrifying, why would you ever make this? And like the person replying to it, just like, I think my favorite thing is that one of their replies with like an X3 with a C, just a little mischievous cat face emote. And I'm like, oh wow, seeing that in the wild, not from one of my gay friends. Impressive.
Ah, crap, I clicked on the wrong thing again.
Yeah.
I like pinned so many things to the taskbar. So, like, yeah, that's why it keeps happening. I do want to grind up the thing every class so I can just conquer the super
Augur will pay
dungeon.
dividends in the sequel.
Well,
Really not
There's-
much reason to grind every class.
we're
I
going
mean-
to the bonus dungeon.
I-
Also,
I-
in Digital Devil Saga 1, if you get every mantra grinded out, it will boost stats in Digital Devil Saga 2. So yes, it will pay dividends in the sequel.
Oh wow. Huh. That's funny. Oh yeah, Andy, I remember you mentioning like wizardry and whatnot. That affects
there they are.
every of the characters.
Movers.
Oh my god, look at them!
It gets
They look-
weirder.
The little guys. They look like they could be like what are piloting the level triggers and level flippers or whatever.
Maybe they are. These are just reused from that, actually.
Yeah, I believe it, but the idea of this is them without their mechs. They're weird one-legged hopping mechs. I assume they would have to hop around. And they don't attack?
Yes, they do.
Delta attack? Oh shit. Shit, they're putting Doritos in your brain. Oh fuck.
Oh, they respawn if you don't kill them all at the same time. Okay.
What? Oh shit, that's interesting.
Okay, so they don't restore HP, but they do that. So yeah.
Huh.
What the fuck? What just happened?
I was looking away for a brief second. What did happen?
I don't know.
Did it not give you the did you finish the fight or
Did it run away? But it didn't say it was running away, so...
huh? Yeah, I super flee? I don't know.
You
Andy, are you saying something? Because we can't hear you. It sounded like you were saying
no,
something.
I'm
for a
not saying
second.
anything.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's just charge at the final boss. You get to be a mimic. Okay. You had black, blue, and time.
Movers, unless the player acts quickly to defeat all three, the encounter will end. They don't run away, it just, the fight stops if you don't get anything.
Oh. So yeah, finish the fight. You
Okay.
already mastered it, but what the hell? Why the hell not?
Movers are
Huh?
easily killed by combining blitz shots with flame scrolls with a mastered cannoneer, only for in the GBA and now defunct mobile and Steam versions. Player can also dual cast Holy on an enemy group and mimic the action with Mime.
Yeah, we don't actually have the cannoneer ammo, do we? That's
Oh yeah.
not
We have to-
unlock that. You have the class. but
Other
not the ammo
methods
to
to-
use.
Other methods to rapidly destroy movers involve use of the Zeninagi command or repeatedly summoning Bahamut. Of course, nuke it.
Yeah.
Another method, if the party is low on mana ingredients, is to equip one person with the Sage's Staff and rapid fire. A small contribution from other party members and movers will die easy with no mana loss. Another method is to equip 3 of the party members with blue magic and 1 with either kick, blade blitz, or rapid fire to hit all enemies, then manually target each mover with mind blast, paralyzing all 3. An easy method is to use the Bard's Sing ability and cast Alluring Air. There's a high chance that they will cast Fusion and kill themselves in their confused state, leaving the player with 1 confused mover to dual cast Holy or Rapid Fire on. Oh, being undead. Requiem can also be used to deal a devastating amount of damage over 500,000 for free.
So the final boss is like very close, so and why not just fight him? I didn't get equipped ribbon or equipped bows.
Love equipping bows.
Ribbon includes like all the dancers' exclusive gear.
Can't believe you need to be max level to get equipped ribbon and use rhythmic martial arts gymnastics.
That sounds like an
So the 2 Ranma half fans who are here.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, that almost sounds like a either like a light novel title.
I mean, if you can turn it into one, go ahead.
I'll try to.
Oh, so remember the crystal dragons from earlier? They drop dragon lances.
Neat.
And it's stronger than the holy lance.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a rare drop. A rare steal. So, let's take on the final boss. Oh, the final boss you can steal from.
Oh,
But
yeah,
he has rare steals too.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
in this case, it makes sense that we can like steal from the final boss because there's post-game content. There's a bonus dungeon. There are some situations where you can steal from final bosses and get no benefit because you can't equip the items.
lovely.
Oh, Final Fantasy IV, you could steal dark matter from the final boss. And that was the only place to get dark matter.
Of course.
Right, she does have blue. Yeah, so in the original Final Fantasy IV, it did Dark Matter was nothing. But, like, I forget which one of the re-releases made getting Dark Matter means you get to bonus stuff. I'm just looking at stuff about the final boss.
That's fair. You know what? I might as well talk about D&D while stuff's happening. We're doing a very low stakes fight at the moment because in this dungeon that we're in, there are some skeletons that have some key pieces, some key items, effectively, fused to the top of their skulls, and they're I think we've basically started just referring to them as skeleton keys, if they're not just officially designated that.
Perfect.
And that is perfect, actually. Just skeleton keys.
Okay. Time for a bunch of big cutscenes. And then final fight time. It took you long enough, but now you're too late. Finally, it's in my grasp. The greatest power known to man. The power to control the universe. The power of the void. Oh shit, it's the Tree of Might. Will explode.
Tree of Might.
Will explode the roots. I'll crush all these standing in my way. I think I'll begin with your precious friends. Hope you enjoy watching your companions be sucked into the void, loser.
Suck.
And there's Golf's place.
Yep.
Now that dragon's still, well, was still alive anyway.
Yeah.
There's that cave. Oh, right, the pirates and the chocobo.
Yeah.
Remember them? Oh, hold on. Yeah, chat. Sit in mid. Stop it! Let him go!
No.
And now you too will meet your end inside the void! Are we already in the void?
Yeah, we are already.
Oh, jeez.
The sub-dimension within the void?
The void's void.
I did it. I ended Final Fantasy V early.
Ah, finally.
Oh,
Oh,
we're in space.
Final Fantasy, but they're in space. Bart, stand up. Dad?
One of my favorite things about the Dissidia games would be exdeath and the Cloud of Darkness, arguing that their version of the Void is better than the others.
Grandpa.
Golf. Zerp. Sorry, I was out of place.
Enter the Dawn Warriors. Bart, Lena, Faris, Krule. We'll hold off the void. You kids take care of exdeath. The only ones who can save the world from the power of darkness are the warriors of light.
So now it's a dark versus light thing now?
Yes,
Oh,
was that not clear? Anyway, go.
Wait, is this the same place where the Kingdom Hearts final bosses fought? Kingdom Hearts 1.
no, Bart. I don't think that's the Kingdom Hearts 1 fight. I think there's no. I don't think there's any stars in that darkness. But let's focus on our dark void.
What? Why is the power of the void disappearing? No matter, take this! I can cast this. I can cast the same spell again! What? Oh.
Father.
Kitty.
Oh, Papa.
Now!
This is it.
Take your chance!
Destroy exdeath.
Thank you. Onward, Light Warriors! Okay. exdeath, you better get ready, cause here we come!
Oh, that looks fucked. I love it.
Oh, that'll get
Sure.
better.
Infantry.
I love how you
Incredibly
can see
difficult
his
tree.
armor up there. Let's start with Holy.
I want to say that 4-Job Fiesta has a thing that randomizes what the sprite is, so sometimes it can be even sillier than this.
Oh, you'll
But
see.
admittedly, like, this uses the background ticket effect, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This music is kind of funky. exdeath was engulfed by the void.
Oh, thanks for clarifying that.
No! Why?
No, not into the
The
pits!
void
It
was
burns.
mine to command! How could it? Wah!
I'm reminded of a quote by Dracula. What? Beaten by a little girl?
I mean, that's Krilly. She's no ordinary little girl. Boy, we are flashy.
Oh, yes, I
I am Neo exdeath. All
I'm
members
using
of...
that quote in a context that can be used for this one.
Okay, that was too fast to read. But yeah, he became a nihilist suddenly.
Oh wow. Neo exdeath.
He saw the new Matrix movie.
You know what? I haven't. I don't know if it's out yet, but I. I don't know. It feels weird that it's come out. I mean, I know a lot of people are excited because like, oh, a new Matrix. But at the same time, I remember like the third one like being an end to the
Yep.
Matrix. Like, oh, it ended. So it's like, what are you gonna do now?
I think the implication, you know how, in the Matrix movies, this was the 5th iteration or something like that? This is probably the 6th one.
Wait, the what iteration?
Kind of ruins the ending of the third one, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
in all fairness,
crap,
the
it's
third
using-
movie's ending was crap.
Yeah.
I remember not liking it that much when I first saw it, and I haven't rewatched that movie in like ages. But like, it felt like an
Okay,
ending.
here's the thing. The whole point of the Matrix was how Neo was transcending reality, earthly reality, and he could teach that to humanity. And they were all going to rise up and become better than the machines. Then the ending of the third movie comes along and basically says, no, you're part of the system. And also Neo has to die.
Oh god, this
It's
fight
been so long since I
lags.
watched the. I'm now realizing that it actually has been a long time since I rewatched those movies, so it's hard to remember. I can't refute whatever like anything you're saying or add on to it because it's just like there's so much that I'm forgetting, like especially that part of like teaching others how to transcend
Oh boy.
reality, like that feels partially there, but at the same time, like it. I do like. I guess my biggest takeaway is that it was an ending. Like, humans were freed from the machine. Like,
No, they weren't.
they weren't. I could have sworn they were.
No, the system just kept on going. Everything remained
Loss of universe mean
the
nothing.
same, except now Agent Smith was deleted.
Oh, weird. Oh well. I guess I'll have to rewatch the Matrix at some point.
So it's the Harry Potter ending.
God.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Harry Potter pretty much showed that there were hundreds of people, there were thousands of mages totally willing to go along with Voldemort and even help him. And then Voldemort dies, and oh, okay, that was a bad idea. Everybody, it's time for peace.
Yeah, and also the series showed that there was very much real problems within the wizarding world that weren't caused by Voldemort.
yeah. There's. The thing is, like, throughout the series, there is actually subtext of, actually, the wizarding world not run by Voldemort is almost as bad as it is when he is there. And there's real systemic problems. There's the statue of, there's the wizard supremacy statue that they see in the Ministry of Magic, and Harry looks at that and goes, oh, that's weird. And later on, there's the evil version of that statue, and it's, explicitly, it's the same thing of, wizards ruling over all the other species, but more explicit with him, sitting on a throne made of them or something.
Also,
And
the
instead of
universe
going-
mean nothing.
Instead of going, oh wow, both of these are terrible, but this is the worst one, is actually I think we should go back to the just slightly racist version.
God.
It's like there could have been so much more to say in those books, and then it turns out, oh no, actually this is all intentional on her part. She's just an awful centrist.
If even that.
Yeah, she's kind of conservative and all, but then
Oh, I heard a death sound. One of the 4 parts of this boss died. Also, loss of universe mean nothing means it's casting Grand Cross. It's Mangus casting a spell. Oh, second one. Grand Cross is kind of random in what it does. It could just be almost next to nothing, or it could be devastating.
Question: do you have a spell to cast Reflect on your party members?
I don't need it.
Oh, you don't need it. All right. Because I was wondering, could you reflect Grand Cross?
It doesn't matter.
uh,
Gets through Reflect.
no. Okay. No, that's fair.
Another part died.
Nice.
We won.
Nice.
no, I can't believe the entire game is over. Yeah, I know, we've got plenty more to do.
Yeah, I think after this, we're basically going to be at times soon, so... Oh, and I
Yeah.
get to show off the art you made. Speaking of,
Nice.
did you ever finish that drawing of the cat boy climbing the Christmas tree?
Oh no.
The
Yesterday
centaur
was.
cat boy.
Yeah, I
didn't
know.
really bother
I need to.
trying in that one.
I need to finish that. I'm also.
In the beginning, there was only the void. But from the void came 4 essences. They formed the crystals, and the world was born. This is kind of like the Final Fantasy III ending. Hope blessed the earth, courage blazed into flame, care and devotion turned into water, into seeds of life. Passion for knowledge, spread intelligence and wisdom among the wind. If ever the void finishes to engulf the world, so long as the 4 essences still exist in man, light was born anew. 4 essences shall rise for the void and weave the light once again. So, Final Fantasy III ending sort of made it explicit that, yeah, you didn't actually beat the final boss. You just stopped it temporarily, because the final boss sort of represented entropy.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah.
When you say Final Fantasy 3,
The,
which
I
one?
mean- The OG one. Not Final Fantasy VI. You should play the Crystal Remaster.
So, basically, you're getting the Roma speech. As long as there's evil in the hearts of men, I will return.
but we beat exdeath.
Is it because all the crystals are gone? Oh,
The world will be engulfed in the
World
void.
engulfed. Hey, let
Sorry,
me
sorry.
breathe.
Fine,
Alright.
fine.
And
love
she's getting
everyone.
kidnapped. Hope bless the earth. And you can talk for this.
Hey, James.
Yes?
played the Lufia games?
Courage, light the fires.
I started Lufia 2, I think, but didn't finish.
Just wondering.
Devotion, breathe life into the waters.
Yeah, I just start. If I recall correctly, I was just at the beginning and didn't finish, got distracted.
Fire, water, earth,
Thunder.
air, and heart. Together, I am Captain Planet.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
The Mega Mac Daddy of ecology.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah, that was a terrible change to the opening theme.
Imagine
But they were-
if
No, but they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made.
Also, imagine if there was an inkling about like NFTs back when that show was made, back when everyone was like, "Oh yeah, no, there's no way," like as kids who were slightly older were like, "Yeah, there's no way someone would just pollute for the sake of polluting. Like you can't make money off of that, right?"
Sly Sludge returns with an idea for NFTs.
The world is being reborn.
And the crystals as well.
There's a still power ring in the crystal shards. Kirby.
Thank goodness.
Maybe that's the name of the show.
And Ferris Krill. Because you took such good care of shares as shards.
Don't forget yourself, Barts.
Or
Grandpa.
Now, Wind will return to Tycoon.
correct, my dear. Dad.
Father.
Kegler and Ziat. World still needs you.
It's too early for you kids to be meeting us.
Go and return to the world, the one you saved. My voice is different. Have fun ruling in our absence! Oh, hey, the dragon. Is that the one that got sucked up when Golf's castle got taken, or is the one that became the Phoenix?
Yes. That golf castle.
Huh.
The castle where golf was made. The King's Game.
Kingsglaive.
The Kingsglaive.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Grandpa.
Grandpa!
Oh shit, sorry, I brained. Oh, it's mid.
Oh!
Larry's arrived.
on
Larry's arrived. Oh, Krill's talking.
Somehow we made it back. And thanks for really listening to my voice. I really appreciate it.
Ending has variants depending on who survives at the end of the final battle. It's weird. Krill.
Oh, sorry about that. Kind of confused. I'll be on
Final Fantasy VI does that too.
Since then,
There's
I've
different-
traveled all over. Seems like everything's become peaceful like before.
Final Fantasy VI, it changes depending on who you have recruited in the World of Darkness. And yes, one or two of them can die for good.
The Chancellor of Tycoon seems seems happy.
I mean, if they die in the last fight and you don't resurrect them, they're dead in the ending.
No, that does not happen.
However, Ferris seems worried about her pirate crew. I mean, his pirate crew.
And leaves.
Nice. Everyone in Ball is worried since they had no heir to their throne.
Luckily, they realize that monarchy is obsolete.
Everyone in Baldur's Gate.
Myself, maybe I'll be queen. As if it'd probably not go so well. Ad-libbing that last part because it went by too fast. Bart's went back to his hometown. He's not giving up traveling, but he said he wanted to spend time near his parents before he set off again. Quack. Oh, Boko and Coco have children. Baby chocobos are the cutest.
Aww.
Aww.
They are cute. Quack.
It's been a year since then. Lena and Ferris are busy with running Tycoon and all, and Bart's off on another journey. If any of the others happen to ask about me, no, I'm sure they'll come. Tell them I can't wait to see them.
Krill, you work so hard. Everyone fought so well. I forget the voice I was doing for Sid. Oh, the Dragon Ball Z fight.
Oh, I love that Dragon Ball Z fight. That was... God dang.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, speaking of...
Oh yeah, this fight. Oh, just instant transmission fight. Which I love that the dub called it instant transmission for no reason.
I mean, it is pretty instant. Oh, this part. Bart's. And she's dead.
Back when Lena fucking died. I can't believe Lena's fucking dead.
God, she...
Cringe compilation.
I can't believe Lena's fucking dead. Just killing over twice.
Just Lena cringe compilation.
Lena.
Progressively gets owned.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes Sildra.
Yep. And Ferris about to walk into the ocean to make sure that Zildra's alright.
And Ferris.
Ferris.
Yes, her crown of thorns. Pow! When Bart's threw down with a 12-year-old. And Krill actually being kind of awesome. Like, before we even knew her.
Krill.
There's apparently a character in FF14 called Krill. Mode 7.
Nintendo's what Sega don't let us learn. Anyway, mode 7.
If Grandpa hadn't saved me back then. The crystals have been restored and everything's peaceful, but for some reason I'm sad. I guess it's just that. since Grandpa died. I've been all alone.
And there he is. Catching up with a flying dragon. Oh yeah, this part. Where he breaks his limit and just fights exdeath and dies. Never limit break, children.
See ya, Grandpa.
What are you talking about? You're not alone.
What the fuck? What?
We're here with you.
Buck up, kiddo. Everyone, you made it.
As if there was any doubt, like I would forget about a friend after we've been together for so long.
Bart, why are you speaking so quickly? But yeah, everyone, you... Sorry, it's raining.
Tears
Localized
don't
right
always
above.
lift your crew. You have to be strong. Oh, I didn't
Golf.
catch all that. I hope that was all the words.
Do you want us to read or
You want
not?
us to read this or not, James?
Yeah, you.
You're right. He
Stop
is
pressing
laughing.
the A button.
I'm not pressing the A button. It's doing that automatically. It's been doing that.
The Chris. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I just assumed that was you.
Like that the others did. That's great context.
That I do. Grandpa's voice?
No, it's just the wind through the trees.
The-
Rippling of the water.
Just the crackling of flames. The settling of the earth.
Don't know, I'm not sure what it is, but... I hear bells.
Yes, something more. Let's go. Need to give Goku a red energy.
A bit. Oh, are those the baby chocobos?
I guess so, yeah.
Steph. Okay, so thoughts on this game?
Honestly, pretty dang good. Yeah, it seems to keep going. It kind of kept going a lot when I thought it would be like, oh, this feels like the ending, and then it keeps going, and it wasn't the ending. And like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it is a 40-hour RPG. Plus the added content for this version.
Yeah, and also just there's so many interplaying mechanics that's like kind of goofy. Like you have the old effect, you have the zombie, you have the level flippers that like mess with what level you are. We, there's a lot going on that you can play with and also be used against you. I like, the character interactions. They're cute.
These are some
Hit the
good
point across.
sprites.
And also, yeah, the sprites. It's like they put a lot of effort into this.
Adorable. Like they've got all the different job sprites that are
All the
Diagonals.
different,
unique to the characters.
yeah,
It's nice
and the
touch. We can move
Like-
diagonally?
I guess so. The Warriors of Light have unlocked the ability to move in the diagonal direction while Chocobo.
Aim advisors? What does that mean? Localizers, translators, and the others. Apparently, Ted Rulesy did the first draft of the SNES games, but couldn't do any more because the project got cancelled. So yeah, the SNES ROMs used that translation. And it's not, well, because it's a first draft, it has problems.
Oh yeah, I still just remembered my thoughts about blue magic and the fact that it requires a weird amount of like system mastery to even know which ones are really worth getting, or if you want to try to 100% it for various reasons of just like it's a weird, it's a neat idea, it's a neat concept, just weird in practice.
There she is. Oh, she's,
Sitting in the sprites.
yeah, she is the, and there's the stats we did.
Yep. Here's our Hall of Fame for the Elite Four.
Yeah, pretty much. They are whatever class they are when I beat the game. Oh, do I have to press a button? Ferris.
Yep. Mime.
Abilities learned 34. Wonder if every level of black and white counts as an ability. Lena?
Were we all just mimes at the end of the game?
No. Only Lena and Ferris were.
Only half the party got it.
Bart's, who's a samurai. Pizza Cat.
If stamping out crime, you
know it ain't baloney. There's Speedy Cerviche. He's the leader of the bunch. He's a heck of a fighter. Makes a heck of a lunch.
I heard the guy who sung that was like drunk when he did that.
He absolutely was.
Oh, beautiful.
And it explains his laugh at the end.
Yep. There's a couple of points where he actually stutters over words. Like, he repeats at least one word in there, and it's not intentional. It's just they went, you know what, this is good enough. We can cover up sound effects. It sounds okay. And it kind of, you know, helps with the really, like, anarchic feel of the dub.
Oh, look at that mode 7.
Oh shit. Mode 7, BB. We got rotation.
Reminds me of that Star Fox Easter egg. The end. New patches have opened beneath the waves. Okay, well, I'll deal with that another time. For now, though, we got art.
Art.
Let me check what was the art. Yeah, open. Let's see, where is it? Did I save? Oh. Hold on. No, that's stream art. That's a good name for that one. Okay. OBS. Open. Okay. Add. Display capture? Yeah. Okay. You can see on the left there, that's the Magic Kimbo Dynamite Pot. You're seeing on the stream.
I can't see it. But and I don't have YouTube up, so I can't confirm.
I have
Well, there
YouTube
it is.
up. It's far enough behind that I can't see it.
Oh no!
And here's the mermaid Mary made.
Oh, there we are. We're in the magic pot.
Love that magic pot.
It's not just the mermaid, it's one of the enemies we encountered on the last episode.
Yeah, probably.
Could not tell you what they're called.
Perrin? No?
Parthenope?
Parthenope,
that sounds
okay,
right.
Okay, that's it. So, good night, everyone. Have a good time.
Night. See
Good
you
night, thanks for
next
watching.
time for the bonus.
Bye-bye.
dungeon.
Yeah. Which I have not beaten.
Oh, that'd be fun.